On this episode, I'm joined by jewelry brand founder and content creator Giavanna Ajeé. As a Fashion Institute of Technology alumna, she has vast fashion knowledge and is helping her audience via her social media content series, The Closet Comeback. Known for her unique style and pattern combinations, Giavanna's style is her own, and today she'll share insights on how you can develop yours. Hi, Giavanna. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm feeling great.
Welcome to The Bad Perspective. I'm so excited to have you today. Like, genuinely, I'm like,
Yes, I'm excited. We're
okay.
going to get into all the things.
We're gonna get into all the things, let the girlies know, because this is our fashion moment, personal style, all of those things. We had to tap you, of course. And I'm so excited to have this conversation because I feel like you're the perfect person who you have the education and personal style and it's your own, but you also are very like homegirl, like girl next door, very comfortable, easy to talk to. So I feel like you're gonna have a lot of information for the girls to walk away with. And I hope that they are listening and taking notes. So if you haven't already, have your notes app out. As we know, you went to FIT. Could you tell us a little bit more about your experience, what you studied, and how it has influenced your approach to your fashion content today?
Yes, so I think my approach is definitely unique. My experience at FIT was unique because a lot of people don't know that they have a study abroad program. So my first 3 semesters were spent in South Korea and then online because of COVID, unfortunately. And then my senior year was in New York.
Yeah, COVID hit all of us.
Yeah, it was
Did all of us in.
a time.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say since with studying fashion business management, it like goes all behind the scenes of like all the different pieces of how the industry runs, from visual merchandising, knowing like your target customer, branding, positioning, like the whole nine. So I would definitely say like it I incorporate it into my content from bridging like a creative and business perspective and really trying to touch on exactly who I'm targeting and who my audience is and trying to even with like my style series like breaking it down as easy as possible to really make sure like my target audience and like the community that I'm bridging together, for them to really like get the most out of the content and really take tips and apply it to their closet.
Yeah, and I feel like as well, like you can tell the difference between a content creator who, and this is no shade, but like people
Yeah.
who actually have studied something versus someone who's doing it from like, oh, like the love or the passion of it. And I
Yeah.
would say that when you have it from the love or the passion of something that you haven't studied, I think it's just when you have like formal education on something plus the passion, it just shows up a little different.
Yes, I'm glad because that's definitely something I try to like bridge the gap of it being like how you said, like homegirl, like I'm just
Mhm.
helping you piece the outfits together and then also conveying that I do have a background in fashion and just like piecing that all together for people to know like okay, like she could like put her stuff together, but it's also like a reasoning
Yeah,
behind her type of like actual thought process behind it.
exactly. It's not just willy-nilly.
Right.
Especially from a consumer, like I'm not a fashion girl. Like I don't try to fake act like I'm a fashion girl.
Yeah.
I can keep up, I have taste, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
I can't go and, join certain conversations, chat. I don't know, y'all above me, okay? And as a just viewer, you can tell like, oh, she just likes to dress versus
Mhm.
no, she knows what she's talking about. I'm gonna go listen to
Right.
her. I'm gonna go take whatever she's saying and apply it to my wardrobe. So you're definitely one of those girls. You
Yes.
put stuff together that I would never think like, and it's not in a bad way. It's literally just like, I like that. I would have
So
never been, I would have never thought to do that. How do you even come up with some of the things you put together? Because you do
I would
textures, colors, prints, you name it.
I would say I probably that's one of the like biggest things that people tell me is that like I put together things that they wouldn't even it would never pop up in your head to like put it together. Like most
Yeah.
recently it was a video. I didn't even post the whole outfit video yet, but I had like army fatigue cargos on and like this windbreaker that had like it's just like some random pattern. It kind of looks like
Mhm.
flowers and it was like pink,
Okay.
blue, and black. And it's like you would never think to put the two together because it's like two like distinct patterns, but somehow I don't know. I feel like I like to dress in juxtaposition of like mixing things that don't necessarily go together, but I feel like
Yeah.
when it's like done right with the right like basics that you like incorporate into it, it makes it make sense. And makes it look put together somehow.
Yeah.
But it's still like it's an easy way to have more fun and just instead of dressing in all black, like it's an easy way to
Yeah.
just incorporate some like fun elements and just
Yeah.
like
Your
have fun.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like you take, you know how they say like you can match or you can just let things go together. I'm a
Right.
it can go together person. I don't
Yeah.
really need to match, even though I do love a monochromatic moment. Like, don't get me
Same.
wrong. But I'm okay with like, okay, it doesn't actually go all the
Hmm.
way, but it works. Like, who cares?
Right.
You take that to the next level. Like you see stuff, it's like, wait, it actually does go. Like, okay,
No,
you
and
gotta
like
keep that
literally
up.
the best part of that is literally just like looking in my closet and experimenting, like literally just
Yeah.
trying stuff on and not waiting until the last minute to where I'm like about to walk out the
Mhm.
door. So then I have time to like actually like play around, see what like looks the best, what feels the best, and that's
Yeah.
how most of those looks come together, honestly.
Okay, I'm someone I want to get my closet to a point where I can shop my closet. Like
Hmm.
I feel like the people I know, male, female, who can dress or like they have good style, like they have their own style, you can tell like they're rewearing their pieces, they are shopping their closet, they're reworking
Yeah.
things in their closet before they're going to the store. Like, how do you get to a point where you're shopping and you don't have this like, oh, I want this specific thing, or I
Hmm.
need to re-up on these, you know, tops, or I want these specific jeans. Like, how do you just kind of be like, my closet's fine. I'm just gonna go to the store, see what I see, and if I like it, I don't really have to think about like an outfit for it. Yeah, I can just like the piece and bring it into my wardrobe. Like, how do you kind of get yourself to that point? Because I feel like a lot of girls, we either shop for an occasion or a very specific outfit that we thought we want to be in, and then you kind of just have these very specific things that you kind of can't wear again.
Right. Um, I would definitely say I try to like as far as my closet, I approach it from like a stay ready so you don't got to get ready type of thing. So
Yeah.
it's like after you have like the basics down packed, as far as shopping, like I kind of just like look when I don't actually like need
Need
anything. So then it
something.
makes it easier for when it is time to get dressed. So after the basics, looking for I kind of call them like not so basics or even
Like
just
an
like
elevated basic.
yeah, to where
Okay.
it's like pieces they have like little unique touches with like some type of like shaping the dimensions of it, or it's just something else that makes
Yeah.
it a little more interesting. And I think that's an
Mhm.
easy way to like elevate your outfits if you aren't too comfortable, like completely jumping out the window with like crazy statement pieces.
Yeah.
I think that's the easy way to like ease into it and then just like build your closet from there, honestly. But I just always keep my eye out, even if I'm just like casually shopping at like Zara anywhere in person or just like browsing online for like cute pieces that I think would be like versatile. And I would definitely say to like when you are browsing to always before you purchase it to try to visualize at least like three, I would say like three ways that you could like
Okay.
because I'm definitely an alpha repeater. I will never
Girl,
subscribe to
y'all gonna see me in this fit.
I will never subscribe to wearing things once. Like if I spend my money on it, I'm gonna wear it. So I would definitely say that's like a good way to build out your closet and be as smart about it as possible
Yeah.
to really like get your money's worth to be able to, if you are going to buy a item, to try to visualize like three ways that you could wear it.
Yeah.
A good way to make getting dressed easier is to like shop in sets. A lot of
Yeah.
people they're like sets is like an easy way out, but I feel like it's not. I think you could do a lot with sets. Like I always break up sets, like do the
Yeah.
bottoms with something else, top with something else, and that's like an easy way to get two, at least
A
two
couple
outfits out
outfits.
of like one
Exactly.
purchase. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like, and you can let me know if you have others that you think of, but something I really like to do with Skims is just buy the
Hmm.
set. And then,
Yeah.
like you said, they're basics. So, like the pit, I
Right.
mean, don't get the loungewear for your house and then try to go
Yeah.
outside.
Right.
There's different lines at Skims, y'all. Let's keep it
Exactly.
cute. But if you get the actual outside wear from
Yeah.
Skims and you get the set, now you have a basic top, basic bottom. They can go with anything. They can go with each other. Do you have any other places that you think of when you're like, okay, I just need something basic and I know it'll work?
I would say ASOS. ASOS is
They
probably
are
like my
good.
biggest go-to as far as, well, I'll do one for in person and online. For
Okay,
online,
yeah,
it's definitely like my go-to. I feel like they have a lot of good options for statement pieces, but also like the elevated basics. So where
yeah,
it's like a basic white top that might have like a off the shoulder moment, some extra like something extra to it that really like gives it umph. So I
yeah,
would say like they're a really good place for a mix of both for good basics and also for like really good statement pieces. And for in person, I would say honestly, Zara is like my go-to.
yeah. Zara is really good, especially
Yeah.
because they have the super basic stuff where it's like
Right.
no thought to this. It's literally just
Yeah.
a white shirt. Or they have like a little more out there.
And they always have like really, really good denim. And like different styles of to where it's still like basic, but it's still interesting.
It is. Your style is very unique. I feel like it's also very you. I don't think I see anybody and I'm like, that kind of is giving Giovanna. Like I literally,
Yeah.
when I see your outfits, it's very you. And I feel like that's really important because I don't even know if I could put a word to it. I would say it's just your look. Like you play with prints, you play with silhouettes. You're not like only tomboy or only super femme. Like mix and match. Honestly, it's kind of like a mixture. Like you kind of will have a boyish moment, but then you have a heel on. So it's like you're constantly playing around in that way. I'm very curious, did anything beyond school influence that? Where does that come from? Or is that just kind of natural?
I would definitely say like I've literally always been into fashion since I was younger. Like even when I was probably like 5 and people would ask me, "Oh, like what do you want to be when you grow up?" I
Yeah.
was never the kid that was like, "I want to be a doctor," or like this
Me,
and the third, like a traditional route. I'm like, I want to be a fashion designer. So
yeah.
it's like somehow I always knew that that was like
You were into
what I
clothes.
was the most interested in. Yeah. And then it was just like as I got older, I realized it was more so that I didn't want to necessarily be a designer, but it was more so like fashion and business that I was the most interested in. So then it makes sense how that progressed to me doing fashion business management at FIT. But
Yeah.
as far as like my style, I would say I've always, since that was my interest, I was just always like consuming all things like fashion and style through literally anything, magazines, TV. I was heavy on Tumblr. I used to love Tumblr
Girl,
and getting
Tumblr.
like, yeah, and really getting like inspo from all the OG like Tumblr girls and just like
Yeah.
really, I feel like Tumblr is where I really like kind of got into what my style actually was like OG like Rihanna, and I think that's probably also where like the tomboyish like, but
Because
then
Ree
also
does that a lot
feminine
too. She
exactly
plays around. She does not
right.
confine herself to anything. And I love that.
Yeah.
It goes along with your personality too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like certain people, like, I love Beyonce, but
Right.
Beyonce trying to dress like Rihanna, it really wouldn't.
It would come up every like
Yeah, it just wouldn't hit the same because she's like super feminine. It's like a
right.
dramatic feminine, not
Yeah.
even just how she likes to dress, but her silhouette, like her body type, her glam, like everything is super this way.
Exactly.
So her popping out in Rihanna's fit when half of her clothes these days is Rockies, it's like that wouldn't even,
It wouldn't go.
yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. So I feel like your personality shows through your clothes too and your choices. Yeah.
I love because I think I definitely like sometimes I feel like I don't even know how to put my style into a specific like category or to
Yeah.
like describe it verbatim. But I honestly sometimes I just go off of like how I'm feeling that day. Like sometimes I want to be more dressed up, sometimes I want to be more dressed down, or just like a blend of both. Um,
Yeah.
so I just like literally go off of one where I'm going, of course, but even sometimes just literally based off how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, like which way the wind blows, basically.
Right. If I want to
And
be more
you
girly
have enough in your closet to play around.
right.
Yeah, we got to get our closets together. I got to get it together.
Little by little, we'll get there. I
Little
want
by little.
to like work like my closet is nowhere near where
Where you
I
want
want
it.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's literally always like people probably look at me like even sometimes people have commented like, "Oh my God, I want to see your closet and stuff," and I'm
Mm. I don't know
like,
about that one.
like it's just there. Like it's nowhere
Yeah.
near where I want it to be. But I think it's just always, regardless of how much you think somebody is like all the way there. Like it's still always a work in progress getting your closet together. Because even like as you age and everything, like your style changes and evolves, and what you're into changes. Like even sometimes I look back on outfits from last year and I'm like, girl, what are you wearing? But
I don't think that you have any outfits where I've been like, ooh,
um,
no, I don't think
I
that's
think it's just, we're like more critical of
critical
ourselves.
of
Yeah,
ourselves. Yes. We're in that in-between stage where it's like you're coming out of stuff you were into when you were younger, and then like our bodies are changing. Like
right.
that second puberty that they talk about is
Yeah,
like constantly coming in your mid 20s. So it's like you're constantly changing, you're constantly evolving, and you're also your taste is also kind of shifting a little bit. So I think that's normal to kind of be like, I don't know about that one. Like I see myself sometimes, I'm like, you walked outside like that?
same.
Like, and like I know in the moment I would never let myself look crazy outside. So
Yeah.
clearly it wasn't that bad, but we
And
did.
I always try to think of it. I'm like, in the moment,
That's the thing too. For the times, like when I
yeah,
look at photos from high school, I'm like, oh,
like, girl,
you thought you ate the girls up. You look
right.
crazy. But you have to look at things in context. Like in
Yeah,
context, that was in. You
it
actually
was-
did eat the girls up. You did
exactly.
that. Today? Hell no. But
No. But
it,
it's so called evolution.
exactly. Exactly. Gotta evolve. Gotta evolve. But you
Exactly.
mentioned Rihanna,
Yes.
and we said your style is very similar to hers. It's very whichever way you're feeling.
Mhm.
Who are your fashion icons, like your fashion five?
Okay. Well, of course,
If you have
besides
five, if you only have like a couple, then
yeah, besides Rihanna, I would definitely say next would be Tiana Teller. All of
Okay.
my picks, they kind of
In
they're
that realm.
similarities, yeah, of like, because I just love girls who have fun with fashion and like
Okay.
aren't afraid to just like mix different styles and stuff, but it still always comes through super authentic to
Yes.
them. It doesn't look like forced or anything.
Yeah.
So if
And
Rihanna
those
definitely,
two are definitely like super authentic.
yeah,
Like you can
like
just
when you
tell
think
it's
of
in them.
it, they're like the first two people that you think of, honestly. So after Tiana Taylor, I would say Tracy Ellis Ross. She's like
The girls love Tracy.
who I strive to be. And once I'm like, how old is she now? Like in her 40s? But
I don't want to age Tracy. We just
yeah,
gonna
I don't.
say,
But
I don't
she
know.
she's that girl. So
Exactly.
she's like, if I could think of somebody I would want to whose closet I would want to have, I would say Tracy Ellis Ross, or just like how
Yeah.
I would want my style to be.
And it's
Once
so
I'm older, I would definitely say her.
I love how I love her.
Yeah,
The
like
way she puts
overall,
it together.
everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
I love Tracy. Like Tracy, oh, if I meet Tracy, oh,
like
love
please.
her. She's just so cool, like you can just
Yeah.
tell she's herself. I love authentic people. But it's so funny you say you would want her closet
Mhm.
because I don't know if I want her whole closet because again, she has that
Hers very is bold.
between. She
Yeah,
can kind of bounce back and forth.
yeah.
There's pieces though. Like I've
Mhm.
seen some of her outfits and I'm like, okay, I can kind of get with that. Like, I actually think
Yeah.
I might be able to pull that off. She's somebody who's interesting because, unlike a Tiana, where
Mhm.
Tiana's closet is so out there, like,
Yeah.
she could have on a quote unquote basic out. It's nothing basic about it. Like,
No.
I've never seen this lady in a basic outfit ever.
And honestly, the
She,
advantage that Tiana Taylor has also is that her body is very much the accessory to a lot of these outfits.
yes,
Like,
okay.
girl, I need that. But
The abs were the accessory. We didn't need
yeah,
anything else.
right.
Yeah. But Tracy, I feel like she's a very good basic version of the two. Like, okay, so we have Rihanna, Tiana, and Tracy.
Yes.
Are there
And
anyone else?
also Janae Naylor. Her Instagram used to
Okay.
be High Low Lux on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say her and also her Instagram now is Cheese Smalls, but it used to be Brown Girl Chi.
Okay.
They're both like very stylish,
Mhm.
like in their 40s, like just like that girl,
Yeah.
but still like playing around with different styles, like this on the same accord of like playing
Yeah.
around with styles, not being afraid to like try different things, but it still just comes off like very chic,
Mhm.
effortless, authentic, and
Yes. I feel like that's the theme also of amongst your fashion vibe is like
Yeah.
authentic to themselves and
Hmm.
makes sense for not only their personality, but like how they actually move about the world, like
Right.
what they're into, you know?
Mhm.
And I feel like they all are very playful, which is
Right.
something I would say you do. Like
Hmm.
having seen your outfits, obviously I don't see your like just day-to-day wear, right? But
Yeah.
when you're putting a look together, you are not afraid to play, and I think that is so fun. I don't even know if I could do that because I don't even know if I have anything to play with, but I'm
You
just
literally just gotta like play dress up one day. Like when
being,
you
yeah,
see
I'm gonna
people
just
like
turn myself
actually
into a sim.
know. Yeah, I feel like that's like the best way to go about it as far as like figuring out your style and everything is to literally when you don't have anywhere to go and you just have like free time on your hands, literally just like pull different things out of your closet that you would want to like build an outfit around and
Yeah,
literally just play around to see what feels the most like comfortable but still looks flattering and
yeah,
like what you feel comfortable in it and honestly the most confident in because that's
yeah.
like you feeling
The
confident is
confidence is
like
the,
translate yeah and
yeah.
you're like out and about.
I think that's really smart advice because I feel like people who are into fashion, you
Hmm.
guys do that naturally. Like
Yeah.
your hobby is the clothes. So when
Mhm.
you're bored, it's like, oh, let me go look in the closet and
Right.
start playing dress up.
And just like have outfits on standby.
Exactly. It's like a beauty girl. Like if you're like super into beauty, you're bored, you're gonna go do a full face of makeup
Right.
or you're gonna go play in your hair. That's kind of where I lean. Like my kind of thing is like
Mhm.
skincare. Go pluck your eyebrows. Go wax
Right.
something. Like I'm over here
Yeah.
in the bathroom like looking crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas the fashion people, you guys are
Mhm.
just always in your closet. And I think that's something
Yeah.
that a lot of us could probably learn from you guys
Mhm.
is just to don't, like you said, don't wait till you have to get dressed. Like kind of
Yeah.
just start to do it. Because I can put an outfit together. Like that's not the issue. It's just
Right.
constantly recreating like the same outfit or like with the
Mhm.
same pieces doing the same thing. Kind of
Right.
get stuck in like this loop. For the girls who are maybe they're not really in their personal style yet. Like they don't really know how they want to look. What do you
Mhm.
think they should do? Like you have your fashion five who have clearly like influenced you and also kind of reassured your approach to clothes. Then you
Mhm.
play around a lot in your closet, so
Yeah.
you've gotten familiar with the things in your closet and you know how you want it to look on your body and all those things. Like,
Mhm.
what do you think a girl who really has no clue, what do you think she should do?
Outside of like playing around in your closet, I would say honestly, Pinterest. Pinterest, I
Okay.
feel like will be somebody's like best friend as far as really even trying to figure out what direction they want to go in with their style. Cause it's like Pinterest gives you so many things, and like as you start like making your boards and stuff, then they'll
Yeah.
suggest like related style things
Yeah.
or like
The algorithm will
better.
start to
Yeah. So
help
then I
you.
think that'll help you like put together like, okay, I do want to lean more classic or I do want to go more statement and just like more out there. And I think that'll help you before you even start shopping, like to start there. And that'll give you just like a direction you want to go in. And then from there, curate like the pieces that you want to get based
Yeah.
on the style direction that you want to go in.
Right. You know how they say like now like look at people who are your same like body type and don't
Mhm.
look at people who are not your same body type. Do you subscribe to that or are you kind of like if I like the outfit, I like the outfit or does it help to look at someone who kind of looks like you?
I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle because I think it definitely is a big element of like dressing for your body type and knowing what works and what doesn't work. Because then it
Yeah.
that'll like if you know if you dress for your body type, then things will look more flattering and then the outfit just like translates better.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can also like if you like an outfit and you want to recreate it in your own style somehow, I feel like you don't necessarily have to go off of that body type. Like
Yeah.
you could make it like your own somehow. Like even if you just like if something is cropped and you don't feel comfortable wearing cropped, then you could like play around with it and do like
Yeah.
a type of like top or anything like that. That'll still just make it look more,
Flattering.
yeah, and like comfortable for yourself. After your body type, just knowing what you feel more comfortable like showing more, or just
Yeah.
like if you want to dress, like I had talked about it when I did the video on outfit formulas. Like I gravitate towards doing like a more fitted top and like oversized bottoms. Like I feel like if I can't think of anything else to wear, like that's what I'm gravitating towards. And that's also because I think just like of my body type and what I like. I feel like I like a more fitted top and more
Yeah.
oversized body. So I think just like as you play around with things, you'll figure that out and then also figure out like what you feel the most confident.
No, that's true. When you made that video, I was like, that's what I do. And I didn't even, I think a comment, I'm like, I don't even think to make it a term. I just,
Right.
that's how you approach clothing. But now I know, like, okay, my Formula One, my Formula Two, Formula
Right.
Three, like, it helps you. And that's why I was saying, like, I think you having a formal education, not only for fashion, but also, like you said, the business side, you
Mhm.
understand how to speak to your audience and give us something to actually work with and then go and apply. And I'm so excited to see where your content goes because the business savvy, people try to sleep on it, but it's important and
Yeah.
it's just you kind of can't get away from it. Like if you have it, it's going to help you and you're just going to
Right.
feel so much success from it.
As I'm working on like curating my content, which is like,
Never ending cycle.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like always trying to make it like homegirl, but then also implementing like the education portion without making it like we're in class, but
Yeah,
still
and
just
it doesn't
like,
feel that way at
yeah.
all.
So just
Not at
trying to
all.
always figure out a good balance between the two.
I think you found it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so before we go, I love a good trend. That's one of my favorite things is trend forecasting. And I'm really curious, what trends do you think we're going to see going from spring to summer? What is on the horizon?
Yes, well, I'll actually be like touching on that in the next episode of the Closet Comeback series.
Okay.
So I think, well, one, I've personally been obsessed with it from like last year, from my nail designs to accessories like scarves
Is
and
it polka
polka
dots?
dots.
Ah, I love polka dot. Like last
No,
year, the polka dot like
yeah.
took over and I
No, I did probably
love
like
it.
five different nail designs all throughout the year of polka dots. I don't know what it was, but it just like had me in a chokehold. And then even like incorporating it into what I was wearing, I did like accessories like headscarves. I love a headscarf. And also even with like clothing, like I went to Ibiza last year and I did like my one of my
Ooh.
bikini like looks was with the headscarf, the bikini
Ooh.
polka dot, and it was just like a
Yes.
little like monochromatic or polka dot
Yeah.
type of moment. So I think that's definitely if you go into any store, honestly, you'll start seeing it. It's like everywhere
Yeah.
now. If you browsing online, you can't go too far without seeing like some type of polka dot capris or polka dot
They're
like
everywhere.
windbreaker or something. Yeah. So I've been super obsessed with that last year, and then I've like been seeing it a lot more, especially now like in any retailer you're going to see polka dots. So I think that's probably one of the biggest trends that we'll see. So in the series, I'm going to get into how
Yeah.
to
Don't spill too much.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
think polka dots can be something that's it could be like somewhat intimidating of like pulling it off in an outfit. So I'll be breaking it down of like different ways that you could incorporate it into your look if you want to go more minimal or if you really want to go like out
Out.
there with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really just like giving the girls some pointers on how to pull it off.
Well, I will be tuned in because I love, you saw my reaction. I
Yes.
love the polka, like literally the polka dot, like you said, from nails to headscarves to a full
Literally.
polka dot set. Like it just,
Right.
it took over. Before we fully wrap, is there anything you want to let the girls know? Like, where are we going with the closet comeback? What is going on with the content? What can we expect?
Yes, so definitely still building out the closet comeback. I don't have like a set amount of episodes that I want to do, but I
Right.
honestly just want to keep it as like an ongoing thing to do at least a video a week and just really like touch on different points to help the girlies build
Yeah.
out their closets and like really feel the most comfortable with getting dressed and making it
Yes.
as easy as possible. So definitely still building that out. And then also, of course, like my other fashion content,
Right.
also inspo. And by the end of the month, we'll be having some
Ooh.
styling services, which I'm excited about to give the girls some one-on-one if they need.
Yes.
So we getting into that.
No, I think that'll be so good because people need help.
Right.
And maybe it's not always like this super drastic, like Princess Diaries makeover
Mhm.
situation, but like people do need some assistance, you know?
Right.
So I think that will be really, really good. As people are now looking at their wardrobes, trying to get ready
Right.
from this winter time, bring in
Mhm.
stuff for the spring. Spring is all of 2 seconds. Now you're trying to
Right.
get ready for summer and you really don't know where to start.
Mhm.
So kind of having some help and You know all the trends, you know where to shop, you know all the links, you know where, you know what's good, you know where to do.
Exactly.
So I think that's gonna be good.
I'm
Ooh, that would
excited.
be fun. I wonder if any of the girls would be like down for a video, like for you to show, you know,
Yeah.
the full transformation. That'd be really fun.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see like to help with different things, even if it's just like helping specifically with like cleaning out their closets, like figuring out what they some ins and outs for the closets or
Yeah.
like specific events or vacation or anything and just like helping the girlies put their looks together.
No, I
Yeah.
love that. And I feel like that's a good thing about, I think, arts and like the creative space, period, but especially with clothes,
Hmm.
it's no bounds. Like you can do whatever you want, and it's all
Exactly.
helpful, and it's all
Mhm.
like only a person who's really tapped into it could do it. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. I think that's gonna be so fun.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This was so fun. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, our first guest. I am ecstatic. I love the way our conversation went. It was amazing. And I just cannot wait to see all of your content, all that you do with everything fashion wise, because you're the fashion girl. Just tap in, follow her on socials. This was the Bad Perspective.
Yes.